Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to play lead guitar shapes in any key. Now this concept is literally so easy, it really feels like you're hacking the system. So it doesn't matter what your background is or if you have zero music theory knowledge, you can apply this to your playing right now and instantly be able to play across all keys up and down the fretboard utilizing this unique system. Now, I personally use these shapes and concepts literally every time I play, so I'm super excited to share it with you today. And most bands, especially in churches, have embraced the Nashville number system, since they often have to play the same song in multiple keys. Now, it's so easy to make a key change without having to call out different chord names or have to go and download a new chord chart. You see, regardless of the key, the numbers correlating with the chord progression never change. Now, this video isn't really like a lesson or a tutorial on the number system per se, but it is worth to provide an example. So let's think about this. If we're in the key of A major, okay, and your progression is D, A, E, and then F sharp minor, that would be 4, 1, 5, and then minor 6. Now, if you decided to change the key to B flat, you wouldn't have to transpose in your head, let's say to E flat, B flat, F, G minor. You can still just say 4, 1, 5, minor 6, which is way easier when you're communicating with a band. Now, since the guitar is pattern-based instrument, if you learn a certain progression pattern, all you have to do is move it around the fretboard as you navigate the keys. Now, that's where my lead guitar chord shape system comes in, okay? So all you have to do is locate the root of your key, and then you're all set. All right, the first thing we have to do is literally just find your root note on the third string. Okay, the third string is our G string. So for this example, let's say we're in the key of D. Let's find a D. So we have G, A, B, C, D. Okay, so there's our D note. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my first finger and I'm gonna bar that, where that D note is, which is the 7th fret. I'm gonna create a bar on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, and that is my 1 chord. Okay, and that is my home bass. Okay, so that's based off of if we were to bar this D chord right here. Okay, so that's a 1. Okay, so that's always gonna be kind of where we're gravitating towards, and again, where we're gonna keep our reference note for all of these shapes. So 1, here's our minor 2, based off of if we were to play that E minor chord, it's just that triad. Okay, and let's say we wanna play our minor 3, again, there's our home bass, minor 3, and then we're gonna go to a major 4, home bass. Okay, here goes major 5, home bass, but we're gonna keep our 3rd finger on home bass. There's our 5, and then back to home bass, and then we're gonna play our minor 6. Just put that 3rd finger up on the 4th string. Okay, let's say we wanna do a 5/7. Really, you can play that regular 5 shape because the bass guitar or the left hand in the keys are gonna play that inversion for you. You can always, if you wanna outline it differently than just that 5, you can apply one of the different patterns that I have in the chart to change that progression up or that chord shape for the 5. Okay, so let's say the vocalist comes in for that day and they're not having the best of mornings vocally, and they want to lower the key a half a step to make it easier to sing. Now, if you were playing in the key of D and you were playing some, open shapes, going down to D flat or C sharp, however you want to classify it, that's not the most friendly key for a guitar player. But if you're utilizing these shapes, it doesn't matter what key you're in, you just slide to your root note. So if this is where we were at D and now we're sliding down to D flat, here is our home bass, and then you just have to play your shapes from that home bass. So again, 1, minor 2, minor 3, major 4, major 5, to our minor 6. That easy. So let's say we want to go up to the key of G flat. Again, that's one of my least favorite keys on guitar because I just either want to play G, right? But if I go up to G flat, here's my G flat note. Again, we have our home bass, 1, minor 2, minor 3, major 4, major 5, to our minor 6. That easy. Find your root note and you're good to go. Now, let's play a little bit of a backing track with a groove so that you can hear more with a full band how this fits, and we'll move around across 3 different keys so you can see how it works. Again, I use these shapes and concepts every time I play, so I really hope they're as useful for you as they have been for me. If you'd like the PDFs for all of these patterns so you can utilize them up and down the neck and combine them all together, go to my website, which is linked down below, and download them today. Now, if you have any insight or hacks that you would like to share with the community, please comment below. We would love to see them. Now that's it for this video, and I would love your support. And one of the best ways to show that is by subscribing. So until next time, remember, be the inspiration others need to create.